Hello. And presentation today is on passive television, the light, jazz, and a death metal TV landscape. If you've ever had the TV on and watched golf but not really watched it, passive TV is for you. So what is radical? Something radical is something that is very different from the usual traditional. Something that is extreme. That's from True Blood. That's actually not radical. That's really, really common on TV. Usual TV has a lot of dialogue. It's got a lot of short camera shots, a lot of violence, a lot of tension between people. And that was the prettiest scene I could get from that part of Dexter. The rest of that thing was really bad. Homicide in a tub, people. So, usual TV brings us fictional homicides and the resulting court cases, poorly written comedies, lie detector tests, and then of course there is the famous, "You are not the father." Unless, of course, you are the father, then that's a whole different deal. But that's what you get from regular, common television. Passive television is designed to be relaxing, not so consuming. So it is radically calm. It is aggressively passive. It is hardcore soft, and it is in your face, away from you. So the goals of passive TV are just being, enjoyable, likable, pleasant, non-disruptive, non-consuming. That's from Lake Walcott earlier in the year. It was a nice day, and it was a nice little 15 minutes of TV. When passive TV succeeds, the picture is somewhere between the picture that's normally on your television and the picture on your wall. If it's too close to the wall, it needs a little more. If it's too close to the TV, it needs a little less. There's prior art, Unilog videos for years, fish tank videos, screensavers, commercially produced ambient DVDs, and then the Sunday postcard segment at the end of CBS Sunday morning, and to a little less degree webcams, but they tend to carry too much of a story. The prior art shortcomings, CBS's postcard has a lot of jump shots in it, a lot of really bad music added to regular ambient videos on DVDs, limited scope. Oh look, it's a fish tank. Oh look, it's fire, and that. So I decided to make my own. Created two shows. One's called TV Cycle. The other one's This Is Ambient. We'll get that in a bit. I also put them on Treasure Valley Community Television, so people had to watch them whether they wanted to or not. This is a widescreen. I don't know how it got here, and hopefully it'll be gone in about another 15 seconds. That's passive. That's too passive. Okay, so TV Cycle. It's a show. I've got a really loud intro to it. It's got jump shots and people going yeah and all this stuff, just like regular TV. But that's just to build a comfort zone. Because shortly after that, it goes passive. And so this is a shot from an episode where I was riding the Greenbelt on my bike. It's a 3-camera shot. All of those cameras run at all times. And it's 12 minutes of straight shot. If you're sitting there and staring at it like a TV, you're watching it too much like a TV and not enough like a picture on your wall. And so I did one in the dark too. So they vary out where the rides are. I've been trying to get guest writers, but the guest mounts aren't quite there yet. So that show, maybe a little too exciting. So after it is This Is Ambient, which is even less exciting. And this was my coverage of Occupy Boise GA5. I very intentionally kept backing the camera up so you couldn't hear what they were saying, but you could kind of feel the presence. I did one of the Rooster Tail over at Lucky Pete, but it's all just one shot with fades. It's a real simple show. Hopefully not too exciting. That's important. And then I got crazy one time, and instead of having a stationary camera, the camera moved. But then I put it in a card where most of the stuff doesn't move, so it's still reasonably passive. People want excitement. There's other places to go on the dial. So producing a radical show like TV Cycle, This Is Ambient, it's kind of hard. You go to the station, and they're just kind of like, what? And then they don't have a checkbox for you on the form. People who really like TV really don't like passive TV, and the other way around, I've noticed. And anyway, that's it. Thanks to passive TV. Thank you, everybody.